Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Star Trek Voyager, Season 4, Episode 21, the Omega Directive. This one was kind of rough for me. I didn't really dig it. The beginning was kind of interesting, where we see Harry Kim and Tuvok playing Kalto, which is the weird Vulcan chess thing that was introduced in this series. And then, of course, Seven, just gets tired of Harry procrastinating and just moves the piece for him, and of course she wins, I guess you would say. But overall, that was super interesting to me, which is kind of sad that that's the interesting part. So this episode, Voyager kind of hits a shockwave, and then suddenly everything gets locked out, and even Chakotay is locked out, and Janeway's like, I'll take care of this, don't worry about it. And she goes into her ready room, and Seven shows up. And it turns out that there is the Omega Directive, and Seven knows about it because the Borg have assimilated other Starfleet captains, and it's only a Starfleet captain and above type situation. Which, as somebody who's worked retail before, it's kind of interesting to store managers versus the little guy and how much knowledge is kept in between. So I really liked how Janeway's oh yeah, no, I've known all about this. You guys don't need to know about it because I'm a captain and you're not. So overall, I was really? Does that really need to be necessary? And it turns out, to kind of boil this whole episode down, there is the Omega particle that was created over 100 years ago, near Earth or in our area, and it was unstable and it blew up. And when it blows up, it makes subspace, it basically gets rid of it, and so ships can no longer travel at warp. And even Paris is oh, you mean that part of space? I thought that was just a cautionary tale that we're not supposed to go faster than warp. And it's no, subspace is destroyed there, so you can't. Overall, I was this is just kind of dumb. It dragged so much. Well, it turns out that this alien species has actually created multiple of these particles, and Janeway has forced to destroy them. And even Tuvok is they've created it, it's their problem, that's the Prime Directive, we can't touch them. And Janeway's no, the Omega Directive overrules the Prime Directive, and we have to find those particles and we have to destroy them. And so the whole episode is about them finding these aliens, finding the mine that they're doing it in, and towards the end, the particles do actually stabilize, and Seven gets to look at it for 3 seconds of absolute perfection, and she's that's all I need for the rest of my life. And then they destroy it. Overall, I was seriously, this is all you guys got going? I don't know, for whatever reason, this episode just didn't gel with me the way it probably was supposed to. For those who have seen this one, were you interested? Were you oh my god, these are crazy particles? And I was just bored by it. Go ahead, let me know what you guys think, and then I would like to get some conversation going on there. So thank you guys for everything, and I will see you guys next time for Unforgettable.